Hey guys, Shadow Slayer here. Welcome back to Vane. This is the base building episode we talked about last time. We're gonna get ourselves some fences here because we've been getting far too many hordes, and that's just not okay. We're also going to be building up other things, such as we are going to be building basketball. We're going to be building up some of our forge abilities, and it'll be good. Getting far too many hordes here that we don't have. That was pathetic. That we just haven't had the ability to properly defend against. And it looks bad when we don't have anything in place to defend us. Doesn't look like a real base. So we're going to do that. So what we're going to be doing, I'm just going to walk us through what we're going to do. We're going to bring a fence from here over to here. We're going to take out all this chain link. We're going to bring the wooden wall all the way down here. We're going to close this off completely. We are going to leave this open as another entrance. And then all the way down here, we're also going to wall this off, because we don't need that many entrances. 3 is good enough. Additionally, in this building here, we're going to put up some wood walls over the windows. That will keep it warm in the winter. And that way we can continue to grow crops year-round. Of course, we do have lights in here, which is good. And we're going to do all that good stuff, all the fun stuff. Might want to throw some iron scrap in there. I did take a hot moment to go down here, back to where we started the game. This is where I spawned in. And I destroyed the chain link fence that went around the cemetery. And I destroyed quite a few tombstones to get some limestone. But that was about it. I went straight back, didn't stop to really do anything else. And we came back with a ton of limestone and iron. So you can see we have a full box here of iron scrap. And in the overflow, we also have some iron scrap. So why don't we start with the iron scrap. We already have some charcoal in there, so let's go ahead and throw our iron scrap, because we know we're going to need ingots. And the ingots are for the fabrication workbench. Speaking of, we should probably grab, I don't know, I think 4 stacks should be sufficient of iron. And we're going to throw those, 2 of those in there. Oh, why? Oh, we have a ton of nails. And metal brackets, that's good. And reinforced planks. Let's go and throw those reinforced planks in our other bench. We got nails, we got some screws, we got some metal brackets. I think what we're going to do, we're going to throw an additional 100 iron scrap in here. And we're going to throw 100 brackets on there. You know what, let's do 200 brackets. And we will throw 100 brackets on this bench, because we already have some brackets in here. We already got 87 of them, so we don't need quite as much. And then we're going to throw 150 screws on there. And we're going to do the same on this bench. And that will give us everything we need for reinforced wooden rods and reinforced wooden planks. In the meantime, we are going to start 25 logs. Where's our bucket? We'll go 10. There we go. And then we'll go another 10. There we go. Turn that on. Throw our car gas tank back there. There we go. Wait. There we go. Alright, let's go put these reinforced wooden planks in our box over here. Excuse me. Where'd that go? That's so weird. Did they go on top of the... I swear those things flew out of our inventory. It doesn't look like they wound up there, so that's fine. This is going to be our armory at a point. Now we are going to need some reinforced wooden rods. I think we have some of those already made. Oh my, it's a disaster. Oh my goodness. There we go. So many wood planks. Really wish there was a collect all or something. Turn that off now. Turn that off too. There we go. As you can see, it takes very little time to make all of these. There we go. And throw those. There we go. Very little time to turn all of these into planks. See, we already got 20 of them. Look at that. Oh my, that gets 4 wooden rods out of... Oh my. No, I'll take that. Absolutely. Every day of the week. Let's go ahead and throw these in our bench once we get 2 full groups of them. There we go. And we'll just throw those. 1 in there. And we'll throw 1 in there. Nice. So, reinforced wooden planks. We need planks, which we don't have. Brackets and screws, which we have a ton of. Let's go ahead and grab a couple stacks of planks. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw... Oh, you know what? Just, we'll make 50 rods. There we go. Oh, it looks like we can actually make 2 of them. That's fine. That's great. And we got a little bit of iron scrap here. So, I found while I was scrapping stray blocks, and where is it? There it is. Heavy bolts. Found the schematic for heavy bolts, and we're going to need that. So, we're going to read that. We can't even make that here. So we need iron ingots, components, and screws. What do we need for components? Copper wire bundle and plastic casings. But we don't have that yet. Okay, we're wearing latex gloves. You'll notice I have this little table here and firefighter gloves laid out on the table. Firefighter gloves generally too heavy to use for everyday purposes. And we're going to get some iron scrap. Some iron scrap in there. And we're going to grab some charcoal, which is over here. Still getting used to the way I organized the base because I just did that pretty much right before we started today. So I'm still getting used to it. This should start, next time we get a tick, it'll creep up there. So we need electrical scrap, torn wires, or chalcopyrite. Chalcopyrite we don't have, but we do have some electrical scrap. We got lots of electrical scrap. So we're going to grab that. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to throw down the electrical scrap. Seems we should probably be wearing a mask for that, eh? Whatever. And we're going to throw the rods over here in the wood box. So we shouldn't need too many rods at this point. We only need 1 rod per wall section. So we're going to grab one of those wooden rods. Let's grab 2 of those. Go. Alright. And we're just going to start this going. We'll start that. Go. That will make it easier for us to, there we go, charcoal, alright, and let's grab one of our electrical, we'll just go ahead and make that, there we go. So components, screws, we're going to need to make some plastic as well. So you can see when we're burning down copper, it takes almost no time at all. Let's go ahead and grab those. It only takes 5 electrical scrap to make an ingot. That's beautiful, alright. Planks go in this box over here. You may be wondering what that large unmarked box there on the side is. This is all our limestone, so if we need to make concrete or anything like that, that's where it's at. We got almost all the brackets. That's nice. Plastic casings. We're going to be making this stuff for a bit here, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and make sure that this isn't burning dry. There we go. Alright, we're going to grab some plastic. 3 seconds to make a plastic ingot. It's pretty beautiful when you think about it. But we got a lot of stuff that we need to make, not the least of which is sheet metal, which is going to set us back quite a bit. More plastic scrap. We need pipes, we need scrap metal sheets, we need car batteries and components. Now we're already well on our way to making the components. Alright, so let's go ahead and split the stack. There we go. We'll put copper in there, and we'll throw that copper in there. Oh, we're hot. Why are we hot? Let's take off the bulletproof vest. That should, there we go. Let's go ahead and grab a couple more stacks of plastic, because you can never have too many ingots, and we don't want to be wasting our fuel after all, because it takes a while to make it. Go ahead and throw that in there. Now we're going to go and get some more iron. Iron is over here. We don't want to use all of our scrap metal either if we can get away with not doing so, because, there we go. So we're going to throw our iron ingots in here, just like we're going to throw all our ingots of the appropriate type in with their respective buddies. We got 3 stacks of iron scrap. Let's go for 1 more stack of ingots, and that should give us a fair number. It'll give us 40. Make some steel, I guess. No, I don't think we can, actually, because I think that requires way higher temperatures than makeshift can. There we go. Eventually, the plan here is to get the advanced charcoal kiln as well. We might wind up throwing those out here. Maybe right here. We throw them down. But we do want to get the advanced charcoal kiln and the makeshift going at the same time. In the makeshift, you make basic charcoal. In the advanced kiln, you would make the coke and refined charcoal, I believe. Refined charcoal being able to make everything, I think, except steel. I think. Steel and maybe high-grade iron, which is fine. Speaking of points, you can see there we got a point of mechanical. We actually have quite a few stat points, I believe, to spend. So let's go ahead and spend those. So we got construction at 93, tool room technician, well red, bushcrafter, scrap fortifications, inspector. Let's ignore that one for now. Let's see. All schematics give you 25% more P as you near. That increases our move. Standard workbench recipes are 50% cheaper to craft. That actually sounds like it's a pretty good deal. Mechanical does not really help. We got 3 perks in that. I'm pretty sure that we can just go ahead and take the muscle memory. Strength. Let's see. I don't think we really need to repair. We missed repair. Our expert, weapons expert, and nothing really. Wow. So we're sitting on a ton of points for. It'd be nice to have some points worth taking. You know what I mean? Strength, lifting weight. Let's go ahead and get muscle memory, so that we can get a faster strength level up. Muscle memory, I guess. It feels bad having to take a perk that you don't actually want just to get rid of the notification. What do we have here? I don't know. We'll leave that one for now. Just in case there's one that we actually want later. Apologize for that. Let's go and check on our benches. See. Oh, perfect. So, what was it? Copper wire bundles? Wait, we want components. What is the components? So we need some plastic. Sweet. Let's go ahead and pull those. There's no space left. Oh my, 60 pounds. That's rude. So, let's go ahead and pull the reinforced wooden rods. Let's also pull these. And we're going to do that with both of these benches. We're encumbered. Of course we are. This is it, guys. This is what building the base is all about. Lots of transport here to there to everywhere and not too much of anything else. Let's throw the wooden rods there. We can do that. Reinforced wooden rod. What we absolutely want here is to have enough wooden rods to do about 100 sections, which is about 100 rods, which we almost have. We got those, and those. There we go. And iron ingots, heavy, man. Plastic ink. What? There we go. Our next stack of. Real good. There we go. Let's go ahead and pull the wooden rods. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and pull the concrete paste. And we'll throw plastic ink. No, we won't. It's 30 pounds. We need to lose 10. That's not going to happen. So see, we got our 100 wooden reinforced wooden rods, which is great. We do have 69 or so reinforced wooden planks, which is the other thing that we need to get worried about. So we're going to throw up, so we need plastic casings and copper wire bundles. We need torn wires for that. So let's some torn wires. Electrical. Real good. Torn wires. There we go. Split stack. Sure. Throw those in there. And we need to lose 4 pounds. Let's grab some metal brackets out of each. There we go. And then we'll throw. Nope, we won't. What do you mean there's no space left? There is space left. There absolutely is space left. What are you talking about? Let's grab some nails because there doesn't need to be that many nails in there. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Just go ahead and make as many copper wire bundles as we can. There we go. Nails. Come on, man. There was something I wanted to get, though, out of our. Over here. Read that right now. There we go. Oh, wow. Alright, so we need plastic casings. 20 of those. Oh, wow. You get a ton of these. Stop it. Nope. Stop. There we go. So 25 and 30 is fine. Let's go ahead and throw our plastic ingots, casings. Jesus, we have so many casings. 135 casings. What the hell are we going to do with that? Alright. Components. Actually, let's see how many we get. How many components do we get? We got 5 per craft. So let's kick that up to another 4. So we need some screws. We're going to need lots of screws. We're going to need components. We're going to need components. There we go. And iron ingots. And that will give us a fabrication bench. Iron ingot. Let's go ahead and split the stacks of iron ingots. There we go. And for now, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to throw down stations. There we go. Fabrication bench. We're going to build that. And wait, what is the upkeep on this thing? Iron scrap. Oh, this is going to up our iron scrap. You know what? Let's keep it simple. We'll build 2 fabrication benches. Or how do we want to do this? Is this bigger than? Yeah, it is. So if oh, we can throw this here. Oh, nice. We'll just go ahead and throw that down. And then so I feel like this is a really good setup, but I do want the advanced capability. So what I want is... Oh, can we carry all that? I don't think we can. Oh. Let's throw that police bulletproof vest in the... there we go. Let's go ahead and eat something. I'm pretty sure we're peckish at the moment. We got all that we need. We have all that. So, that's all our tools. Oh, sledgehammer. We need to throw the sledgehammer in there. We don't... Do we have a mini sledge key? We do. We got a couple of them actually, so let's go ahead and take that. We'll throw both of them in here for now. Mini sledge, there we go. Sweet. And then we can throw the bigger, heavier sledgehammer in here, I think. So just as a reminder, guys, when you're setting up your workbenches, first and foremost, you don't really need anything more than industrial anything in order to make your workbench go burr. Powered good, electric or industrial best, but I don't think you'll ever need hydraulic for, let's just make sure, powered driver, soldering, heavy hammer, powered drill, heavy hammer, powered cutting, powered driver. I don't think you'll ever need anything above industrial, and industrial might still be pushing it. So rubber bundle, powered cut, heavy pliers, heavy hammer, heavy... No, I don't think you're ever going to need anything other than powered driver. Now, I by no means have all the recipes unlocked. That's not what I'm saying here, but I don't think that you're ever going to need more than just either powered or industrial. If you have the tools, I would go industrial if you can, but if you can't, I'm pretty sure powered is the upper end of what you actually need. Yeah, see, I'm at the bottom of the recipes I can make, and there's nothing that you need in the workbench that is bigger than powered. So basic and heavy seems to be the way that you go with there. So let's go ahead and we're going to destroy this bench. This is going to up our... Oh, I need components. Where did I put my components? I put them in here, I think. Yeah. This is going to up our iron consumption by 1 scrap. There we go. Don't love how far back that is. Space being at a premium like it is. Let's try and... That's much better. Alright. So, we're going to get our mini sledge. We're going to get welder driver. There we go. Going to get a... Need to refine that immediately. We're going to want a wrench. Probably also going to want a staple gun. I swear my tools keep going missing on me. Stapler, screws. Oh, well, this is just rude. I swear I had a wrench somewhere in one of these. Maybe I threw it in a box back in the house. I don't know. But whatever. We got first fabrication bench up and running. Oh, we still need the basic tools there for that one. Locking pliers, screwdriver ×2. Oh, soldering iron. Why have we got 2 soldering irons in here? There we go. Do I have a wrench in this one? I don't know. Okay, well, if we're going to have a wrench in either of these, it's going to be in one of these. So let's grab this. We'll throw that in there. We'll take the locking pliers out of here, and we'll throw locking pliers in there. All right. Cool. All right. What do we got in here? Components, wire, iron ingot, iron scrap, brackets, shells, casings, screws, wooden plank. The rest of those can get tucked away. And we're going to throw the iron ingot, scrap. Nice. Look at that. It's taken us all day. But we do have our fabrication bench now, which is hugely important. But it is time to get started on the planks. Now, reinforced wooden plank needs screws. Don't have those. So let's go and get those. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we're going to move 1 stack of screws. We're going to take a couple of stacks of nails though, and we're going to take 1 stack of screws. We're going to throw them in there. We're also going to take that and move it because you don't quite need that many nails. That'll allow us to do 125 reinforced wooden planks. Actually, it'll allow us to do substantially more than that. That's fine. Metal brackets. Need more wooden brackets. Reinforced rods. It turns out we can take one of the screws, throw them in there. Don't need that many screws stuck into the project. Alright, now, we also need 100 metal brackets, which we have. 50. There we go. Now it's all about... Apparently I grabbed a partial stack. Don't need more metal brackets. Oh, whatever. I don't truly care about that. Okay, 100 wooden planks there. We'll go ahead and grab 50 of these. That's 300 reinforced wooden planks at a time. Now we are also going to go for... Oh, we need a powered drill. I don't know why we don't have a powered drill in every table, but here we are. That one has a powered drill. This one doesn't, believe it. So just like that, we emptied half of our wooden planks. And we're not done yet. We could probably go for a 2, 4, we could make another 6. And that would give us enough to do 100 wall pieces if we do 2 rounds like this. But maybe we just work with what we have for right now, because we got almost 400 wooden planks. And in fact, that sounds pretty good for right now. The idea isn't necessarily to get the wall finished, because there is no way. It's not happening. But, right. So we need reinforced metal brackets. That's what we needed them for. I don't know if we actually have any of those. I don't think that we do. But that's also because that is why we made a whole bunch of them. So, first and foremost, we're going to max out our metal brackets. Maybe. Let's go with 20 metal brackets. And so this is why we have these limestones here. We're going to split this 3 ways. We're going to throw 10 limestone, and then we're going to go and get 3 buckets. There we go. Muck tubs. Perfect. Alright. We're going to throw a muck tub in each table. And that should allow us to make all the reinforced things that we need. So we need concrete paste. Might actually have that. I don't think I do. There we go. So 3 things of limestone will grant us a powder. Let's do that. And you'll notice, so these fabrication benches have 300 pounds max weight, whereas the advanced workbench only has 200. Now I think the regular workbench also has 200. So the fabrication bench is not only an upgrade in terms of capabilities, but it's also an upgrade in terms of the weight of stuff that you can put in here to craft with. Alright, so what do we need for reinforced brackets? So we got lots of those. Reinforced brackets. Need 3 reinforced... Wait, what did we need reinforced brackets? Oh, right. So let's go ahead and just make all the powder we can, because we already know... Oops. No. Stop it. And we'll go ahead and grab 1 more stack of limestone. There we go. It'll turn it all into powder, and then we can turn that directly into concrete paste, which requires 2 limestone powder and water to make. And then that will allow us to make brackets. I had some brackets that I threw somewhere. Did I throw them in overflow? No. Surely not, right? I didn't just throw them in here, did I? So we have small scrap metal sheets. How did we get so many of them? Strange. Well, let's talk pipes then. Still need the same reinforced metal brackets, though, for the pipes. But that means we don't need anywhere near as much work into this as we thought we did. That's okay. Alright. I am pretty sure that only the fabrication benches can make the pipes. So let's go ahead and just throw the scrap metal sheet there. Although I believe the advanced bench can make the sheets, they just can't make the pipes. So the way that would work is you would throw your iron ingots in the advanced workbench, then you would move the sheets over to here, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a stack of iron. Excuse you, carrying for too much wooden planks. That's fine. There we go. We're going to take these, and I'm just going to drop them in the utility cabinet. 5 hours, what are we missing? Wood scrap. That's fine. Let's grab 100 wood scrap. There we go. That's a bigger number. That's the number we like to see. Or, well, we like to see more. Keep in mind that when it says time to decay 13 hours, that is real world time. That is not... We'll go ahead and we'll throw the charcoal in here. Not too much more that we can do now. So we got the components, we got the screws, we got the iron ingots, right? We also have components, scrap metal, sheets, and pipes are coming. Oh, we do want to hold about 10 of it back, because we absolutely do want to hang on to about 8 of it for the makeshift batteries, and we're going to want 2 of them. So the way that'll work, what we're going to do there is we're going to put the batteries in here, probably right around here, I shouldn't wonder. We're going to wire them up to the building fuse box and take the fuse box off of the... Oh, this isn't receiving. All right. We're going to put down a couple of batteries in here, probably actually around here, and then this will draw from the batteries, allowing us to have power over the whole compound. As you notice, we have 5 of them up there. Now the stupid thing about this is you cannot have into a battery. But what you can do, for some unknown reason, is you can wire one fuse box into multiple batteries. And you can wire the batteries directly to the solar and wind generation. It's silly. But you can have like inputs for a battery or whatever the hell it is. It's just craziness. But if you're wiring the panels directly to the batteries and then you're wiring your main hub, this one, into both batteries, it'll draw from both batteries equally. It's really strange, but works. No power system is perfect in any game I've ever played, and that's fine. For me, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it doesn't have to. I'm not. So we have the fabrication bench. Let's go ahead and stations. There we go. Fabrication workbench. Remove that. Well, now we've gone and done it, haven't we? We are going to want a couple of those, and we're going to want those. And you know what? We're probably even going to want one of those. We might even have enough for those. But you see how all of it has a maintenance cost associated with it? You got to be careful with that. So I'll go ahead and see if we should be able to build the battery charger right now. So let's go and see how many batteries we have. I want to have 2 battery banks. So let's see how much we got. 2, 4, 6, 7. We're short a battery. I could take a car battery out of one of these 2 carts, probably that one. I don't want to. I don't like that idea. Oh, you know what? I just saw. Oh, we got the water tower. I'm such a dumbass. We don't need that one. We have the water tower. Let's go ahead and make all the concrete paste that we can. Oh my goodness. We're running out of... This would be exactly why we put this sink here. I think that's all our limestone powder, which is great. There we go. So let's go ahead and throw that paste in there, and then we'll get some reinforced metal brackets going. And let's do about 25 of them on that. Alright. And there we go. And we do still have some limestone powder in there, but that makes this easier. Alright, there we go. We'll take the muck tubs and we'll fill them up one more time. And this one will go super fast. Give me cash back. Alright, so we should be able to fill these limestone, or these muck tubs once each, and have it be just gravy. There we go. Now, throw the muck tubs in here. Alright, so while we're getting those reinforced brackets done up, actually, I think we should have some of them do. There we go. Reinforced metal brackets. And that should allow us to make pipes. Let's go ahead and make 10. And since we are in a bigger hurry for the scrap metal pipes than we are the reinforced metal brackets, and we will go ahead... Alright, we don't have any reinforced metal brackets. That's fine. Oh, grab our planks. We put our springs in here, and then we take our reinforced planks. We're going to take our screws, all of them. Don't remember how many screws you need, but I know about how many I'm going to grab. Any number to have there. Beautiful. Now, so far, we've been promising that we're going to do this. We're going to get all this stuff done, and I think this is about where we start. So, scrap metal pipes. Do we have any of them made? I don't think we do. No, and we're a little bit off of that. There we go. Oh, we're so chalkered. We're so thick. Wow. Oh my goodness. Thick indeed. Oh, but look at all that concrete paste. Got a lot of it. Ironically, lighter than the limestone, which I don't fully understand. But, well, there's our metal pipes. Limestone, concrete paste. Metal pipes. That means we have everything we need. One of our tables. And so now we just need batteries. Car batteries. Throw those in there. Look at all those reinforced planks. Those will go in about 10 minutes, I'm promising you. But for the moment, all we have to worry about... Alright, let's do this. One makeshift bed. There we go. I want this to get power from this. There we go. Now, I need to... So now we take the battery. And remember, I want this to receive from this. That's how the system works in Vane. I want this item to receive power from this item. So now we are going to have zero fear that we're ever going to run out at night. By the time we finish wiring this thing, it's going to be full, but that's okay. So this battery right here is powered. It's giving power, right? Currently, it's also connected to the junction box, which is fine. Oh, we fall down. So the way this should work, if everything is being done equally, is both of these batteries should have equal draw and equal power supply at all times. Last one. So we got 4 lines going in, but only 1 going out, which is fine. Now we could individually run these two different buildings, but nah, why would we do that? That would make sense. We're just going to blow up our own grid, right? 50,000 watt hours. We got 100,000 watt hours stored up, which is great. And there is no reason that we should ever go through that in a day. We could leave everything on, I'm sure, and no. 100,000 watt hours? Wow. So, let's get back to, we can remove the makeshift battery. Real good. Alright. So, the moment I'm sure most of you dropped by. Oh. Alright. We press on with the fortifications. We're just going to run these all the way down. And then we get the fun job of going along behind ourselves and dismantling the barbed wire. Or not the barbed wire, the chain link. But since the undead aren't set to climb, in fact they're set not to, no. Oh, and let me guess, that is us out of, oh, shoot. Oh, we almost nailed that. Look at that. I totally spaced there. Alright. Oh, look at that beautiful wall. Alright. We need metal brackets for that. Do we have any more metal brackets? Sure. Oh, we're doing good though. Look at this. And all the way around here. I think this might be our last batch of building because I think we're all out of reinforced planks. And it takes a while to get all those up and running, so we are also going to build those. We just grabbed the plank. So we're going to throw up the gate. There we go. Gate number 2. And I'm sorry if I haven't been quite as chatty this time around, guys. And this is where we start to go outside the fence. That's okay, though. We're actually doing a really good job of following the fence line. There we go. That is all the boards we have. And I'm not going to go through the trouble right now of making more. But this is a way better defensive line than we had before. Right? Now if we were to get raided and get attacked, there is only one direction that they could attack us from, realistically. And that would be towards the ramp that goes to the top section. And I don't know if I showed you guys. I should have, but I don't know if I did. We actually are a lot closer than that would seem to imply. We already have wall going all the way around here, so we're doing all right there. Right, we got this fence nice and snug. We ran it along here. We did have to go out a little bit because it wouldn't run nice and straight there, but it is what it is. We got this here, right, and this runs all the way along here. Right, this part I think I did last time. I did some building that was off camera. I don't know if I actually ever showed you guys that, or at least the wall part of it. I know I showed you the other building stuff that I did. But yeah, so it now goes all the way around, and that's looking real nice right there. Now, I'll be a lot less terrified of getting raids now. Don't get me wrong, I don't want raids. I'm still worried about raids, but this is a lot easier to work with. This is almost a really good tower. Almost. You can do something with this, I'm sure. Look at that. It almost comes with its own guard tower right here. It's actually really good. But anyway, let's get down to other business. We've done that. Wall-mounted camera, weather gauge, trash. Interesting. We'll want to get one of these at some point too. Oh my god, why is the survivalism on that so high? That's just ridiculous. Might actually need to build a few of those. Sure. Let's get back to the scrap metal. 5 scrap metal sheets and reinforced brackets. We could do that right now. What is that? No, we can't do that yet. We could probably do both of these. Let's see if we have the pieces for this, because we might actually have the metal sheets for this. Remove those, because if we could get our advanced charcoal kiln and our industrial forge up, that would be really sweet. Let's see if we can do that. A scrap metal pipe. Oh, we need regular scrap metal sheets for that. Did not account for that. 3 there. I don't know if we can make those. Do we have any ingots left? We got 100 scrap metal sheet, small scrap metal sheet, pipes, heavy bolts, and reinforced metal brackets. So it seems like we would have to make one more. Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. Awesome. That's everything we need for one of each of those. So this is how this is going to roll. We're going to build our forge out here under this thing. Which way is that? We want that going that way, I think? No, we don't. Why don't we want it going that way? There we go. So, to be clear, I am not... It occurred to me, I just picked up a kiln that was running until about 20 seconds ago. Awesome. So we're going to put our charcoal kiln out here, but we're going to leave the forge inside for now. Oh, shit. That's got to be the correct way, right? That's got to be. Because why would you put your exhaust in your own face? That's just weird. So if we were to put that in there, I don't know. Unless I'm missing a step, that should be everything. I don't know. Anyway, sweet. Alright. So we got our forges. We got our charcoal. Speaking of charcoal, see, now we got refined charcoal. We're still going to need to put some wood in here, though. So at this point, that'll go from one to the other, and then, there we go. Alright, refined charcoal. Nice. We're getting there. We're doing it, guys. We're thriving. Or, well, we will be. We got a nice, beautiful wall. We got some good, well-thought-out storage, maybe. I like to think it's well-thought-out storage, but I guess you could make an argument otherwise. I would argue with you, but you could make an argument otherwise. Alright, so, throw those in there, and go there. Maybe we'll build like a log storage. Can we build a log storage? Oh, I can. Maybe we'll build a log storage or something over there, eventually. But, no, that's real good. We got our fabrication bench. You know what? Give me those. Okay, we got our fabrication benches. We got our advanced forge and charcoal kiln. We got lots of stuff done, actually. I'm super impressed. We did a good job. Give yourself a clap. Give us a clap. No, that's a successful day. But real good, guys. I think that'll be where we call it today. We're already running along, and that's not awesome when you run long. Here we go. Just run along here and clear all these. There we go. Alright. If you're enjoying the series, if you're liking what we're doing, let's just go ahead and get a look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. It's so good. It's hard to believe we got another layer to do, but the second layer we can do in like scrap wood. We don't have to use the reinforced stuff. It's just the baseline, because it's not like they're climbing. They aren't climbing, so we don't have to worry about the second tier. We can do that in scrap, which will be easier. Real good, guys. If you like the series, you like what we're doing, drop a like and a subscribe. Tell your friends about us, all that sort of stuff. And we will see you in the next video. Y'all take care now, and don't let the zombies bite. Bye-bye now.